I don't respect him anymore because he say I'm not gonna do what they want me to do and this and that, and then he tried to maybe Turkey she told him, hey, you need to do something because you seem so nervous in Riyadh. So and he tried to like he walked me back, and that's why I pushed him. And I guess, hey, don't with me.
Does it bring a different Canelo then?
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, you watch Saunders fight, right?
Which one? The Saunders. Oh,
He pissed me off.
orbital.
He pissed me off.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be almost the
Things are being thrown. There's no room for this in the sport. There's no room for Davis brothers to be in the building tonight. The police escorted them out. You saw a stroller being...
The world of boxing has been turned upside down once more. It wasn't in the ring this time. One of the best fighters of this age, Canelo Alvarez, was caught on camera punching Terence Bud Crawford outside of the Las Vegas airport. Last but not least, Canelo spoke up. But don't get things twisted, it wasn't a publicity stunt. Canelo said it was for payback.
I don't know, but I'm here not for nothing. I'm here because my talent, my skills, my boxing skills, my discipline, and I don't really care what the people.
Yes, that's right. The well-known Mexican says it hit him first, and, while we don't have the full clip yet, the internet has already taken sides. Was Canelo just trying to keep himself safe, or did the stress finally get to him? In any case, this rivalry has escalated into a physical fight. Everything started cooking some weeks ago. It was already rough at the news briefings. The fights were fierce. There are no smiles or fakes, only raw energy.
I ain't scared of shit, and you gonna find that out. As you seen, the last press conference,
We'll see.
when I walked you down, when you supposed to be the bigger man.
Yeah, hey, you say that because you fighting with nobody, and you obviously look like you're a great fighter. But you find out September 13th, this is gonna be different for you.
And it's gonna be different from you as well.
Question for Canelo.
The last fighters that you fought, they ain't on my level. And you
I
know
fought everybody.
the last fighters you fought since 2002.
Mention me one. You
Since
mention me
2002.
one elite fighter. Just one.
You.
Oh, me.
Look.
It's gonna be me.
I don't care about nobody else.
And you will see that.
You. So when I beat you, is you gonna be a nobody? When I stump a mud hole in your ass, is you gonna be a nobody? You gonna be just like everybody else. Watch. Watch. Same shit that everybody else been saying since I moved to 147. I ain't fought nobody. Every last one of them stump a mud hole in their ass, and he gonna be next.
Then came the initial shove. Canelo putting his hands on Bud during the New York press trip. Fans were excited, but boxing insiders knew what it truly meant. It wasn't simply about reputation anymore. There was real rage seething beneath the surface.
Canelo, what did you think about the shove, that moment that happened on stage?
Oh. I'm turning on right now.
Right? Yeah. Did it
going.
make you want to go harder for the 13?
I don't know, but made me feel more excited.
I love it.
I'm gonna train so hard.
Canelo felt frustrated. Crawford was cocky, smug, even, but was asked what would happen if they saw each other on the street. His response, "See for yourself," that was the turning point in the fight. Because, while others ignored it as trash talk, Canelo did not. He took it personally. And now he's letting his hands speak outside the ring as well.
Hey, you gonna be able to do about it come fight night.
I know Turkey's in your corner,
I promise you.
look, it's gonna be very difficult. He's gonna be so mad that day. Believe me.
I see you. I see you. You see I'm
I see you too.
It was meant to be just another day. Cameras are rolling and fans are spotting celebs. That and Canelo arrived at the airport at the same time. But then, bang, a throng rises, shouts raise, and Canelo swings. One clean punch, no gloves, no bells, just total aggression. Security rushes inside. Crawford backs down, and the headlines burst. Canelo's version is simple: he hit me first. He said Crawford got physical first, and he simply responded. He did not back down, and he does not apologize. If anything, he seemed proud.
But what if Canelo shoves you again in this press conference?
I'm gonna cry like a baby.
All right, thank you.
And, truthfully, he might be playing chess by saying he was defending himself. Canelo continues to control the storyline. He's a fighter who will not back down. The champion who demands respect both inside and outside of the ring. But the boxing world is not foolish. This is not the first time something like this has happened, and it sure won't be the last. Let us not forget that this dispute was years in the making.
I feel I got the speed over Canelo. I got the reach over him. He might got the size, the power. I got the better skills, boxing skills.
Would it be more of a cat and mouse? The reality is Canelo does put people out. From Kirkland to Amir Khan to just...
Don't do
obviously,
I'm just saying, man.
No, but he's not. Kovalev.
Kovalev
We have to
was
respect
older.
the power of Canelo.
And he does.
Billy
he
Joe.
does. Don't get me wrong. He does have a lot of power. But all those guys that you name is not as skillful as me. I'm sorry. No disrespect to none of those fighters. The skill level is not there.
So how do you see a fight with Canelo?
Tough fight. Canelo is a great fighter. Like, I always had respect for Canelo, but I just believe in my skills. The fact that people doubt me, it just fueled me even more. Try to get the fight even more. And I'm watching them, I'm like, man, I can beat this dude. I've been fighting people bigger than me all my life, and I always came out on top. You gonna get hit. It's a fight. He gonna get hit too. It'll be good.
Crawford has been calling out Canelo since he beat Errol Spence. Fans begged for it. Crawford wants to be great, which means chasing the 168-pound champion and Canelo for years. He claimed Bud was too small and that he would never come down and fight him, but there's no more hiding. Crawford is coming up, no catchweights, no excuses. The fight is set.
When they ask him for the Germonta fight, they don't want to get credit for that fight. It's the same for me. I don't need to take that fight because everybody's gonna say it's too small, it's too small, it's too small, and then, you know, he needs to enjoy his fight.
For Crawford, this punch is more than simply a physical hit. It's a mental one, a battle and a disruption. Canelo didn't simply touch him. He stated that this is not just fighting. This is personal, but has never been the sort to give up under pressure. If anything, this may inflame him even more. He has not yet replied. No tweets, videos, or comments.
So even though you see a small fighter, when you look in his eyes, do you see a fighter that could possibly beat you?
No, never. Never.
Which is unusual because silence from a person like Bud is usually the calm before the storm. And when that answer comes, you can bet it will be nuclear.
I know how Bud Crawford beats Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez isn't effective and he gets tired when he boxes going backwards. So I was saying, how is he going to do that as a small man? I know how, because Floyd did it. How did Floyd stop Canelo in his tracks? One punch. Terrence Bud Crawford can be strong enough and he's smart enough with good enough footwork to stab jab him right at the belt line. What Floyd did was he paired it with a straight up top. The stab jab to the waistline. I'm telling you, I'm going to be at that damn fight. And Crawford is going to go to his corner. And he's going to look at me. And I'm going to be like...
And then there's Floyd. Yes, Money Mayweather's name is being brought around. Fans believed that Floyd's comment about Canelo being simple work sparked this excitement. Perhaps it did. Perhaps Canelo is tired of being challenged.
You can take a guy like Canelo, this guy can do, he can pick and choose who he want to fight. And I'm going to tell y'all the truth about Canelo. Easy, man. Cakewalk. Easy. Y'all sitting up here, y'all praising this dude. This dude was nothing. I was almost 40 years old when I cooked this dude. Easy. Y'all always disrespecting our fighters.
Live only.
Regardless, this isn't a flow show. Canelo versus Crawford has turned out to be far more intense than anyone could have imagined. Canelo's punch may have gotten him attention, but it could have cost him more than he knows. If Bud was looking for drive, he just found it. If fans were undecided, they simply picked a side. If Canelo thought this would frighten Crawford, he may have just awakened the monster. This is not Caleb Plant. This is not Billy Joe Saunders. This is Terrence Bud Crawford, an individual who has been ridiculed, ducked, and doubted throughout his work and consistently shows them wrong. I'm feeling wonderful. I have been working out. I just finished running before we went into the news conference, so everything is going as planned, and I'm looking forward to becoming a 3-time undisputed winner on September 13th. Canelo has everything to lose. He is the monarch, the face of Mexican boxing, and the unquestioned winner. If Bud defeats him, it would be the greatest victory of the modern age. Crawford values this above all else. A chance to become famous, to silence the detractors, to be unrivaled into classes, something no one has ever done before.
Tell you what I think should be gone. The notion that Terrence Bud Crawford should move up 3 weight classes, 21 pounds, to fight Canelo Alvarez. He's entirely too small. Jamel Charlo already proved that. Y'all remember that scene from Rocky? Remember that scene from Rocky 2? When Carl Weathers was Apollo Creed and his trainer was like, can I be honest? I saw you beat this man within an inch of his life. And he kept coming. He wouldn't go away. He's wrong for us, baby. He's wrong. Let it go. Apollo couldn't do it. And lost fight number 2. Trained him for Rocky 3 and then got killed in Rocky 4 by Drago. Because he couldn't let it go. Bud Crawford needs to let it go. Too small.
The predictions for Canelo versus Crawford are all over the place, which is what makes this fight so exciting.
He's a little overrated.
Terrence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez at 168 pounds.
Canelo's really good. Really good. But I think Crawford is special. I know he hasn't fought the resume everyone wants, but you have that or you don't have that ingredient. I think he has it. Canelo's really good. He's tremendous. But could he be a tiny bit overrated? The greatness is within Crawford. It's in his desire. It's in his mind. It's in his makeup, where he came from. I know he's moving up in weight class. Can he carry it? But those intangibles, I believe that he has.
Shocker Stevenson did not mince words. He is all in on Bud. According to Shocker, Crawford plans to cook Canelo.
Bud gonna cook Canelo. I think he's gonna cook him. I think, Canelo a hell of a fighter, but I think Bud just got all the tools to beat him.
You don't think the weight difference is gonna be too big of an advantage?
I think y'all make that something, in certain fights,
Boxing makes it something, not us.
like if this was like a Benavidez, he's actually a lot bigger than Bud, so that would apply. But I feel like with Canelo, he's physically kind of big, but height wise, he's kind of small. So I don't think so. No.
Corey, how you got a decision to stop this? Because Redman and Boozy think that Bud actually might stop it.
Me and Boozy talked about that. That's crazy. Me and him got on the phone, talked about it, but I think that's possible. I'm not saying that it's going to happen, but I think it's a possibility if Canelo gets to acting out of line and not understanding that Bud could crack too. So.
But Oscar de la Hoya, despite his history and beef with Canelo, took a very different approach. He stated, Bud's is in over his head and that Canelo will run Crawford out of the ring because to their size differential.
Now, what the media is reporting, and it's circulating, is that Canelo Crawford is the biggest fight of the decade. I mean, to a purist and a fighter, it's laughable. Because you have Crawford jumping up 2 weight classes to fight Canelo, who's a natural light heavyweight. Crawford, who couldn't push back Madrimov. Life and death with Madrimov. What do you think Canelo's gonna do to him? Run him out of the ring!
Teofimo Lopez also thinks Canelo will win this fight, and here is why. Andre Ward, on the other hand, strongly supports Bud. Ward thinks Crawford has such high IQ, timing, and adaptability that he can shock the world at the age of 168. I'm going with Terrence Crawford, a big weight, jump, a scary fight, but someone needs to show me that they can break Terrence Crawford's bland that he can't figure it out against you. I mean, no disrespect to Canelo, but I might have said this a few times. I am not going against Terrence Crawford against anyone right now. You've got to prove to me that you can beat him. David Benavidez thinks Terence Crawford is the one fighter capable of defeating Canelo. Eddie Hearn, on the other hand, has stayed undecided. Hearn was initially certain that this was Canelo's fight to lose, but the way Crawford has been moving calm, focused, and speaking as if he has already won has caused him to rethink everything.
Are you still favoring Crawford in the fight, or has your opinion changed?
I mean, I've always favoured Canelo in the fight.
Well, I've heard that you want Canelo to win, but you
of
feel
course,
big.
I like Terence. But I've worked a lot with Canelo, and I think just because of what I saw in Riyadh and because of the threat, and he's getting on as well, Crawford, but it's just like the mindset of Crawford. Like, there's no doubt in Terence Crawford's mind that he wins this fight. And when you spend a bit of time with him, you kind of start buying into that. And I guess that's what happened in Riyadh, because I travelled with him to the fight, and but it's a 50-50 fight. I think gun to head, I'm probably picking Crawford right now, but I want Canelo to win, and he can win for sure. But Terence is going to make it really tricky and awkward for him, and I don't think he's going to like that kind of fight.
One thing is clear, no one knows how this will end, and that unpredictability is what makes this one of the most important fights of our time. When you say, "I want Canelo," is there anyone in the camp who would say you're not prepared for this? That is a big bow he is strong, that is a talk. It isn't simply, "Oh, man, you will whoop his ass. Yes, man, touchdown." I'm not worried about Canelo. I'm not thinking of Canelo, I'm just thinking about Israel. Is this a little step towards your dream fight? I don't see fights as stepping stones, it is about now. Crawford has been cool, collected, and spurred by Canelo's punch. He viewed it as fuel rather than dread. Let's discuss what this truly means. For Bud Crawford,
I feel I got the speed over Canelo. I got the reach over him. He might got the size, the power. I got the better skills, boxing skills.
Would it be more of a cat and mouse? The reality is Canelo does put people out. From Kirkland to Amir Khan to just...
Don't do
obviously,
I'm just saying, man.
No, but he's not.
Kovalev was older. He does.
Billy Joe.
Does. Don't get me wrong. He does have a lot of power, but all those guys that you name is not as skillful as me. I'm sorry. No disrespect to none of those fighters. The skill level is not there.
So how do you see a fight with Canelo go?
A tough fight. Canelo is a great fighter. Like, I always had respect for Canelo, but I just believe in my skills. The fact that people doubt me, it just fueled me even more. Try to get the fight even more. And I'm watching them, I'm like, man, I can beat this dude. I've been fighting people bigger than me all my life, and I always came out on top. You gonna get hit. It's a fight. He gonna get hit too. It'll be good.
this is not only an increase in weight, it's like jumping into the lion's den. Canelo has met killers at 168 and even at 175. His power is unique. Simply ask Caleb Plant, Billy Joe Saunders, or even Sergey Kovalev.
A lot of people that say that Crawford can beat Canelo, no problem. I mean, I respect that, but I just think they're stupid. I mean, excuse my language. The size difference of a bigger man changes everything with one punch. And I can see the same thing. I mean, you saw Canelo Alvarez fighting Amir Khan. Now, look at this. Terence Crawford moved from 47 to 54 to fight Madrimov. What did he do to Madrimov? Nothing. Okay, Madrimov was a 54-pounder. Now, to move up to 168, that's 2 more divisions. Canelo Alvarez will take any punch from Crawford, but I don't think Crawford will take any punches from Canelo. Remember, Canelo got hit by Triple G, the heaviest hitter in that division. And Canelo took those shots like a champ. I don't think Crawford has anything to beat Canelo.
Crawford, on the other hand, started at 135 pounds. Let that sink in. He's moving up 3 divisions from lightweight to secure his place as the best ever.
Let me tell you what I think should be going. The notion that Terence Bud Crawford should move up 3 weight classes, 21 pounds, to fight Canelo Alvarez. He's entirely too small. Jamel Charlo already proved that. Y'all remember that scene from Rocky? Remember that scene from Rocky 2? When Carl Weathers was Apollo Creed and his trainer was like, can I be honest? I saw you beat this man within an inch of his life. And he kept coming. He wouldn't go away. He's wrong for us, baby. He's wrong. Let it go. Paulo couldn't do it and lost fight number 2. Trained him for Rocky 3 and then got killed in Rocky 4 by Drago because he couldn't let it go. Bud Crawford needs to let it go. Too small.
So that's it for today's movie. If you liked it, please leave a like, subscribe, and ring the bell button so you don't miss any future videos. Don't forget to add your thoughts in the comments box. Stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next film.